Hey there, Ron Callis with One Firefly. So today we're going to talk about websites, your website in particular. We're going to talk about a number of factors relating to the safety and security of that website, and additionally how often you've been updating that site. Now, you probably are aware that we at One Firefly, we've built hundreds of integrator websites. And in fact, we have done marketing or do marketing for more than 600 integrators. So a lot of your peers that you know in your local markets or at trade shows or industry events, we've probably done some form of marketing for them. So we've got a bit of experience under our belt on this subject. Now, as you probably are aware, we are imminently going to be launching our new web maintenance product. And I want you to understand why we're launching such a product. So first of all, when we look at the safety and security of your website, you may not be aware, but the internet is a very dangerous place, specifically if you have a CMS website. So that's a content management system website, such as Joomla or WordPress. Because there are so many websites on the internet, in fact, in the millions, on these CMS platforms, there's also a lot of bad people that have created viruses and malware that go after these websites. So there's not necessarily a human trying to hack into your website, but there's actually automated robots or malware, worms or viruses that are out there looking for vulnerabilities. So it's really critical that your website be protected. The reason you're on a CMS website is that you love the ease of administering your site or making changes. But one of the negatives are that you can be vulnerable if your platform is not up to date. So we needed to address that, and in fact we have addressed that with our new web maintenance product. Now, one of the other factors in terms of keeping your website up to date to consider is whether or not your website has been touched in months or years. And specifically, when your customers or your prospects go to that home page, does it look different than the last time they visited? And for many, maybe I'd say most of you, the website probably looks exactly the same as the day that it was launched. And so it became very obvious to us at One Firefly that we needed to design a solution that would make it easy for you to get your website regularly enhanced. And that is by updating images, updating SEO, updating copy, updating video streams, adding projects to your galleries, adding testimonials. There's a lot of things that you should do month to month to keep your website fresh and relevant so that ultimately it can deliver a positive image to your prospects and your referrals so that they buy more from you, give you more money, and life is good. So we sent out a survey about a month ago, and I just want to review those survey results with you. I'm going to read the screen here. More than 54% of you said that you do not have your website updated at least within, or you have not had your website updated within 90 days. That's an issue in that your visitors, when they go to that website, they're seeing the same stale content. Also, if you're not in a secured CMS environment, you're also likely vulnerable because there's likely been security patches to the Joomla environment or WordPress environment since that point. Now, one of the other questions we asked was regarding who does your edits. It says, I can do website edits myself. 21% of you said that you could do the edits yourself. I would challenge you, if you're the owner of your business or you're the key salesperson, is your time really best spent working inside of your website or dealing with web code or CSS versus managing your company, working with your staff, working with your employees? Is that really the best way to use your time? Now, some of you said my staff edits in-house. I would also challenge your staff in-house are probably not web developers, so it's probably some key person in your office that knows how to do this. Is this really the best way for them to spend their time? And then many of you have the opinion that my site will never be hacked. I'm afraid to tell you it's not if your website will be hacked, it's when your website will be hacked. So it's, for many of you, the reason we launched this website was to ultimately make it easy for you to keep your expensive asset that is your website safe, secure, up-to-date, fresh for your website visitors so that you can deliver a positive experience. Now, in my next video, I'm going to release this on Monday. I'm going to give you the top 10 things that you should be keeping up to date on your website. So whether you're doing it or your marketing agency or you have us do it, these are the top 10 things that you should consider. And please leave your comments on this blog post. Let me know what your thoughts are. And let me know if you feel like we're really solving a problem that's relevant to you. And guys and gals, have a great weekend. And thanks for watching. Take care.